what's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. We are January 7th. We're already a week into the first year. And once again, thanks for subscribing and thanks for being a part of this journey with us. And Eric, good morning.
Hi, good morning. How you doing?
Dude, it is wild first part of the year.
It is.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
I'm ready for the new year, new whatever.
New year, new you,
26.
and dry January.
Yeah. Hey, how long does it take you to stop putting 2025 on shit?
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be a minute probably. Are you doing it every day?
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah. Every time I write something, I do the 1-7-25 and then make the 5 into a 6.
Isn't a 5 easier to make than a 6 though, or is a 6 easier to make than a 5?
Doesn't matter.
It's just the mental memory, like going through it.
Every year, it usually takes about maybe 2-3 weeks.
And then you're right
before it kind of phases out.
I know. I said the other day it was 2025, and somebody corrected me on it. I was like, okay.
I even went to as far back as putting August one time.
Did you?
Yeah, because I've been taking my wife's blood pressure and all of our blood pressures actually, and I've been logging it in my phone.
Right.
And I don't know why, but for some reason I was putting 8. It was 8/24/25, and and this went on for like 3 days. I didn't even catch it until I was like going back and looking at them.
What the hell did I just do?
Yeah, what did I do? Why did I put 8? But it's kind of like if you had multiple kids, when you yell at one, you use all their names before you get to the name that you want to yell at.
Right, and then when you get older, it's like senile. Then you're just calling people by whatever name you think of.
No, serious business, dude. Okay, so I think I have like beginning stages of Alzheimer's or something.
You think you do?
Yeah, which was the one that you lose your memory?
Alzheimer's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like literally, there's so many times to where I'll sit there and look at somebody going, why can't I think of your name?
That's every day for me, dude.
Oh, I know. So maybe you have the beginning stages.
But I've had it since I was like young. I've had it since I was like, dude, I can remember faces very well. Like if I see your face, I'll be, oh, I know that guy or
totally.
girl. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
But I'm so afraid to go up to him because I don't want to be like, hey, they'll be like, hey, Eric. And that's all my answers are, hey, how you doing?
Right.
And that's it. That's all I get.
Well, that's the easy way in.
Yeah, it is.
The easy way in is going, hey, what's up, man? Hey, good to see you.
But then you start talking to them, and then
what?
you're trying to think of their name, and you're not listening to what they're saying to you, and then you look like a complete tard just sitting there going, yeah, So, but yeah.
That is exactly like my daily. I think there's just too many coals in the fire, dude.
Yeah, but you have a good trick, which I started using.
Oh yeah.
Is the cell phone deal. So I started doing the same thing. So.
Well, that's mostly for like restaurants and stuff when you're getting waiters and bartenders and
I think it's a great idea
and stuff like that. So that way, before you walk in, you go through, go da 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 da. Okay, cool. Hey, what's up, Tyler? Hey, man. Hey. But then I'm amazed on people that I run into that I haven't seen in so long.
Right.
And they remember, like, I ran into a guy yesterday that I haven't seen in probably 15 years, and I do not know how I remembered his name.
You remembered it though.
Like this.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, hey, what's up, Doug?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, dude. And then afterwards, I'm thinking,
what's his name, Doug?
Right? But
no, I get it. It's a daily thing, and I don't know, mental clarity. I don't know what it is.
Might need to get some of that focus factor.
Focus factor.
Yeah.
What's that stuff that Joe Rogan has? Is that the brain health stuff?
That's the
I can't remember what that name is.
but
it's like GLP-1 or no, not GLP-1.
Not GLP-1. It's I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've almost thought about doing that.
I just get worried about side effects though. Like, I don't know. It should be safe, right?
Sure. Yeah, it should be. It should be safe.
Should be safe.
That's what they tell you. That's why now they have. Let's see. What they're taking off. So they got rid of. Let's recap this. They took off Fetterine.
Fetterine. Amphetamine.
No. Remember like the energy pills that the weight loss. It was like really big.
Amphetamine.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Fetterine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they took that off the market because it's dangerous.
And now they have Lucerne. That's like the opposite of Fetterine, isn't it? Like Lucerne, where they put it in all the weight loss pills and all that stuff.
I don't know what that one is.
Okay, that's supposed to be really bad for you. It's carcinogen, so you're not supposed to be taking that.
But now they have this big Ozempic thing.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if you've seen people that have been taking it, have been doing it.
You could tell by their face.
They look what they look like meth heads.
No, I mean they don't look as bad as meth heads, but you could definitely see like in their jawline.
Oh, yeah.
There's an Ozempic line that goes down your jawline that you could tell when people are on Ozempic and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like I said, I mean, you can tell when you don't see somebody for a month or two.
Yeah.
You're like, what are you doing?
I know I just got asked because I lost quite a bit of weight. You know what I mean? And like people are asking me, how did you lose the weight? What are you on? And I say crack cocaine, and they laugh and
And they go, I
and
believe that.
And they go, oh.
Well,
But-
speaking of that, so you got the new year,
Yeah.
right? So the gym is nuts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a massive amount of people. Everybody's on this whole push. January, dry January.
Right.
Working out, losing weight, and this and that. And so now I'm getting all my feed is all like embedded with all the.
Is it like weird gym workouts where like people are doing weird things like with with all the machines? Are you getting stuff like that? Like people don't know how to work out on the machines, so they're using it the way they think they should use it, and it's just like these skinny little guys like doing weird movements. Have
Yeah.
you seen those?
Well, that's been happening for
Quite some
years
time.
and years.
Yeah.
That's you walk into any gym and you walk around, you look at somebody and go, "What the hell are you doing?"
It's like using a thigh master for his neck muscles.
Yeah, and so I'll go in the morning time to Kennedy, and you'll see like the old timers, right?
Yeah.
And they're there, like wearing, what they think is like their workout outfits, and using machines that I don't think the machines are
Used
set
for
up to
that?
do it that way.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like you'll see somebody doing like hip thrusters
Yeah.
with a lat pull down machine, and they got their leg, attached to it up top and like kicking it back.
Right.
It's just like, what videos are you guys watching?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. But hey, you know what? Good for them for getting out there and trying to work out and do the right thing for their health and body and all that stuff. But getting back to the Ozempic thing, I think it's a great idea. Hey, look, if I weighed 350 pounds, my heart rate was getting all weird and I felt, all funky, then take Ozempic. Get that weight off you. Eventually get off of it, though.
Well, they just the insurance companies just dropped covering Ozempic unless you're diabetic.
Oh, God. Well, that's what it's for.
Right.
Yeah.
But people weren't using it for that. They were using it for, weight loss.
But then you got Wegovy, you got all these different drugs.
GLP-1.
GLP-1. You got all these different ones that are for weight loss now because they're putting different supplements, drugs, or whatever it is into it. But I don't know how good that stuff is for your kidneys, for your liver. You know what I mean? Because it's supposed to like suppress the sugars going into your liver, and I don't know. I don't know how it all works. I'm not a doctor.
Well, I mean, a simple way is to not eat sugars.
Yeah, and I've been diligent on that for quite some months now, and I feel a hell of a lot better. My metabolical age has lowered considerably, which is very weird. So.
And you get rid of the alcohol.
Haven't been drinking that much alcohol, but when I do, I do.
When I drink alcohol, I drink alcohol.
I drink alcohol.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm excited for the new year. So this year, as last year,
Yeah.
gonna try it. Gonna doing the.
Well, you're not doing dry January, are you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, we kind of.
Dry-ish January?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no. I definitely January, maybe even February.
Really?
Yeah. It's just you think about, or I do, it's like I can't just have like a drink.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I commend those people that can. Commend?
Commend, yeah. Yeah,
I
you
commend
definitely
the people
commend
that
them.
can, that just have one. I'm just gonna have one drink. And then one turns into two turns into 10. Then it's all over. But then the next day and the day after that
Dude, it's harsh.
is rough.
It's rough.
So
I feel like you're dying. Getting anxiety.
yeah, get the shakes.
Get the shakes.
So now I'm in that like week span right now.
Yeah.
No drinking, trying to I'm still kind of dialing in my diet.
Mm-hmm.
Still not deciding what I want to do. I'm definitely going to go like carnivore.
Oh, you've always been carnivore.
But I mean but just a smidge of like maybe like a low glycemic or low
Yeah.
vegetables. Because I mean, I like vegetables.
I love
like Brussels
vegetables.
sprouts. I like, broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can kind of keep everything like a carnivore, but yet with the
I think if you take the sugars away, the breads away, all that stuff, dude, that's been changing my life. Like
Yes.
that's my life changer. Because if we lived in Italy, we could eat bread all day long because there's no BS in their bread. You know what I mean? You can't gain weight on bread from like Italy or other countries.
I know what look at Chinese. Look at Chinese. All they eat is pasta, and they're like 37 pounds.
Well, I mean, that's a whole different thing too. They have a different work ethic. They have a different. Them people are different. You know what I mean? Asian people usually are skinnier, right? If you like, I've gone to Vietnam, Thailand. You know, I've never been to China, but you go to all those countries, and normally the population is very skinny because they walk everywhere. You know what I mean? But they eat noodles, and noodles are probably like the worst thing you could eat. Rice, you know what I mean? All these things, but they're all majority of them are skinny and they're walking everywhere. So
And they use all the crappy oils that you
MSG,
yes,
all that stuff.
high
but-
sodium.
Yeah, high sodium. But like the breads here, if you eat bread here, it has so much stuff in it to preserve it. It's bad for you, and it just bloats you up and makes you sick. But if you go to Italy, like that bread is awesome. It's so fluffy, it's light. You don't feel bloated afterwards. It's like you could eat it every day with
Well, what
pasta.
about the people that have like those bread makers? Couldn't they make a bread like that?
Yeah, and that's what I do. I do that for my son. I
You make your own bread?
I generally I try to make it as much as I can when I can, but I make him just a white loaf of bread, and I know what's going in there. There's no preservatives, no nothing, and it lasts for like, I mean, almost 2.5 weeks if he doesn't eat it all. So, and it's healthy. It's really good, and it
Like-
doesn't take long to make.
Like you're making sandwich bread?
Yeah,
So you cut it? Or do you have a cutter?
yeah. Well, you just take a knife and you cut the loaf, but it's super easy to do. I mean, you could go buy a sandwich. I mean, a bread maker for like what, $60 to $80. And then you just throw three or four ingredients in it, and then it makes it itself. You just sit back and enjoy your life, and it goes ding, the bread's done, and you got healthy bread. But
Dang it, I just threw one away.
did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's one of the things that I don't know. People are gonna start becoming, I think, more simple. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna become more simple. People are getting more simple. I think. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got a dehydrator for Christmas. Evidently, my wife was hearing me say it on the show,
Yeah.
which I didn't realize I was saying it as much as I did.
Yeah.
But
Did you make jerky yet?
yeah, hell yeah.
Did you get eye around, or what'd you get?
Well, what?
What kind of jerky?
I think the first batch I did with a some thin cut ribeyes.
Oh wow.
I think, or
Wow.
no, some flanks,
Okay.
and then and so I've made some this week,
All right.
and then I tried some vegetables, some potato, or my daughter gave me these purple potato things, and I don't like to read directions, so I just do it.
So you like try to make chips?
They weren't good.
Oh.
It was so it's weird. So meat.
Mm-hmm.
So if I dehydrate meat in the dehydrator, it has a 4-hour like period of time, right?
Right. Correct.
And if I do vegetables are like 7 to 8 hours.
Yeah, because it has more water in it.
I know, but it wasn't worth the wait. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I like my dehydrator. I do eye around. I make like what you've had it, right? You've had my jerky,
I don't think so.
and I make like probably about 4 or 5 pounds of jerky, and it's delicious. It's good to munch on all day, and it's good.
So I had one of those old dehydrators with the round, the plastic ones.
Yeah, and you
that-
had to stack them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were a pain in the
Yeah.
butt. So this one is on a timer. It shuts off like where before I'd set the just plug it in. There was no timer.
Right.
So, but it was like a long period of time, and you have to get out, every couple hours, shift the trays
Or
and all that
turn
stuff.
the stuff over. Yeah, shift the trays.
And
Yeah.
so get up in the middle of the night, unplug it when it's done. It was just a big pain in the butt. Now this one here is all on a timer, so it turns off. And so yesterday I finished up the meat that I had, and then I did some salami.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Think about how much beef jerky costs.
oh yeah,
One bag of beef jerky is going to cost you anywhere from $15 to $20 to $30.
I know for what, an 8-ounce or
Yeah.
something like that.
And then you go buy I'm going to use eye around because that's what I use. I buy a big old eye around, probably $35, and then that gives me like almost 2 pounds of jerky. It's crazy. If you just take the time to cut it up and I even have a slicer now. I even went and bought a meat slicer, so it's really thin cut, and
Oh yeah, I got one of those. I got.
I
to
dialed
pull that out.
I dialed it all in, dude. So it's pretty good. Matter of fact, I got to make some.
Yeah, it's a long process to put them on. Spacing them out.
Yeah.
On the grills or the plates but it's worth it.
I wonder how many people are generally trying to get healthier this year, because it seems like there's a whole health kick coming in from the middle of last year coming into this year. Does that make sense?
Well, because you have RFK, doing some major changes in the nutritional. I mean, they're just starting to eliminate stuff from like the school meal program.
Right.
Certain types of foods. The what do you call that? Where you get food from low income.
Yeah.
What it's SNAP? I think
SNAP
it is.
or whatever it is. Yeah.
They're eliminating certain items from being purchased.
I know they eliminated sodas.
So
right?
Did they finally do that?
That was one thing that was on the talking points, was sodas and some other like candy and the sugary stuff, the very sugary stuff, and I imagine cigarettes and alcohol too as well. I'm not sure.
I think that's been off of it for a while. I think it's always been like for years. The alcohol side is you couldn't use your food stamps for alcohol.
I think the biggest thing is the fraud in the SNAP program, because a lot of people are getting their food stamps, but they have a job, they're making side money, cash, and then they're selling their SNAP to people, and then that's how they go and live their life. So they're double dipping in the program. I think there's a lot of fraud going on right now, especially what I just watched in the news this morning about Tim Walz and the Somalia thing. You know what I mean? So very interesting.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's wild.
Dude, there's all kinds of stuff coming out. I mean, you got, the president of Venezuela getting arrested.
Yeah, right.
And you got all the, I mean, obviously you see the protests. Do you see who's protesting?
Yeah.
It's the same people that are protesting No Kings.
Yeah.
The same people that are so basically anything that the administration does,
yeah,
there's protests for. Like they could arrest the devil.
Yeah.
And you're going to have out there protesters that are going to say, release the devil, let him out.
Well, the whole saying is that Trump can literally, has a cure for cancer, and then they would be on the side of cancer.
Right.
So it's very, I don't know. I think it's great because you get rid of Maduro, right? You get rid of him. He's a big drug lord. It's not really getting rid of Maduro. It's getting rid of China and Russia on that area of the world. That's our hemisphere, you know what I mean? So getting rid of Maduro means that China and Russia and these other countries that hate Iran, that hate us, aren't able to now come in and invade us. Because, I mean, they had Chinese military there. They had Russian military there. They had their weapons. I mean, that's an easy over the freaking hill and hit us, you know what I mean? So I think what he's doing is a strong arm. And then getting that oil, too, is going to be a big benefit for the United States and Venezuela. So it'll be interesting.
Well, like I said, world problems are...
not my problems.
Right? Well, I mean, it kind of is, but, it's...
But I don't have a say in it.
It's not a, it's not a thing to where, I don't know, just...
It's kind of crazy, though, because Maduro is, he's just one guy. He has a whole military still there, and that's what the whole thing is like, did we do something? You know what I mean? But now you got Chevron, you got all these gas companies that are going to go over there from the United States and take that oil. They're talking about, 35 to 40 million gallons, or maybe it's more, a day? That's a lot of oil reserves for us in the United States and for Venezuela. And then we could sell all that oil off to other countries and make more money. So... Yeah. It's kind of crazy, dude.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, it's 8:18. We got some news to talk about. So, guys, once again, thanks for following us. Make sure you click like and subscribe. Head on over to our webpage, What's Up North County. You can check out all of our sponsors and all of our bios, and check us out and see what we got coming up for the 2026. Again, thanks for following. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew. We are a week into 2026, and I'd be interested to know, what is your New Year's resolution? Is it weight loss? Is it being a better person? Is it getting a new job?
Making more jerky.
Making more jerky. Moving out of the state of California. Shooting more hogs.
Yeah.
What is your New Year's resolution?
God, shooting more hogs sounds like a good time, man.
Okay, so we started watching Hunting Wives.
Oh, good.
So all I got to say is, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's pretty interesting. Is that Cliff? Hey, what's up, Cliff? Thanks for following us, man. But Hunting Wives is borderline to soft porn.
Yeah. I told you. I told you it was.
Okay, so Jen and I we binge watched the first night, which was like 2 nights ago or something like that.
Right.
We did watch the first 3 episodes.
This is Hunting Wives.
This is What did I say?
No, I'm just reminding. So if
Hunting
anybody
Wives.
does know.
So Hunting Wives,
Mm-hmm.
and so far, in the times that are,
Do you have a booby count?
well, it's only the one gal. I mean, now the other gal, because Sophie.
But how many times do you see?
Oh, dude, like literally in the first 10 minutes.
I know, right?
It's kind of like Yellowstone. The first 10 minutes, people are dying.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But it's like the kids walk in, and you've got 2 chicks in the bed.
Yeah.
Going, they're like, what are you guys watching? And so then last night we were watching. I think we're on our 4th episode, when Sophie goes back to the cabin to retrieve her gun because she left her gun.
Yep. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And they're on the bed, legs up, Sophie in the middle, and Ryan's, comes around the corner and goes, what in the hell are you guys watching? Right?
Did he sit down and start watching it?
He did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was walking outside,
Right.
and he stopped. Naturally,
Yeah.
a young kid. Why wouldn't you? But it's like, oh my gosh. So, what's up, Teresa? Good morning.
But it's a good, well-written show. I mean, other than the soft porn, feel of it, but it's a good show, dude. I mean, it's kind of
well, the soft porn is giving relevance or
context.
Well, there's a story behind it.
Yeah.
Right? There's a story behind it, and so it's kind of like I almost think
Well, you'll find out why she's wilding out.
It's just one season so far, right?
Yeah, just one season. I hope there's like 14 more to come.
What's up, Rebel Bear?
What up, Kelly?
What's up, buddy? Yeah, absolutely. It's educational.
But you gotta understand, it's like there's a whole. You'll find. I don't know. What episode are you on?
I think we're on 4.
4. Okay, so down the line, you're gonna find out why she's a little wilding out. You know what I mean? The story,
Which one?
The main chick.
Okay,
Yeah.
Margot.
Yeah, Tits McGee. You'll find out why she's kind of how she is.
Is that her name? Her name's Tiffany Snow.
Tiffany Snow?
Is that is that the main gal?
I don't know. I can't remember her name.
real name.
Like I said, I remember her face and other parts, but I don't remember her name. So, but she is. It's a very interesting story. I told you guys to watch it, and I'm glad you guys are.
Yeah, it's kind of gives me a Ozark feel.
Ozark. I was gonna say Templeton. Yellowstone.
Yeah.
And like some other stuff coming in there. You know what I mean? So it's very interesting. It's a fun show. It's very fun, as you know, to watch with your spouse. Gotta take your blood pressure after it's done.
Right?
But, yeah.
Oh yeah, the first night I was like, we have to watch another one. We gotta watch another one. Jennifer's like, really? It's 10 o'clock.
It's addictive.
Any of those shows
And
are.
so
now.
is porn. So I mean, I guess you.
Yeah, you got. I think the storyline is what America is.
It
right?
is. It's totally based on government. It's like lower end people, like middle class, all the way up to the
right.
The richy rich. You know what I mean? So.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll be curious to see what the story is behind the sheriff.
Yeah.
And then the wife. The wife's crazier than a
She's like Beth. You know what I mean? She
Yes.
reminds me of like Beth, and then there's ties to different shows in this whole thing. You know what I mean? And like her husband's like I don't know if you know this, but he's gonna be running for an office, for higher office and stuff like that. And there's a whole tie of how money gets. It's like what's going on right now, where money goes. It's all the fraud and all the laundering and all that. It's a great show. It's a good show.
Hey, what's up, Javier? Thanks for following us, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to everybody,
Right.
man. it's such an awesome, 2026. It gives you all the hopes and, of the new year to come. You kind of wash out 2025 and 2026. You bring out, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And so I'm always, I don't know about you, but I mean, I always kind of go really like dark at 2026. And my first thought is, who's going to die?
A lot of people died.
No, I meant like close in.
Oh, close people?
Close in the circle, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You know what, dude? I mean, I just got a text. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I got a text about not somebody died, but somebody sick in my, my friend circle, and it kind of hit me. And he's 1 year older than I am, and I'm glad that I'm losing weight because I think it's a weight issue that's going on with him.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty sad. So
it is sad.
Yeah. All you can do is hope and pray.
Right?
Hope and pray.
Hey, every day you can.
But a lot of like celebrities died. Like Michelle was like every day telling me like, oh, so and so died. Oh, so and so died, and I was like 15 people died at the age of 70.
Yeah.
60 and 70.
Yeah. But then you look at people like Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
Let's see who else is still.
Dude,
going...
are you watching Landman? Are you kept up on that?
Oh yeah.
Man, that's great.
And I know I shouldn't because they're usually spoilers, but I follow the Landman,
the podcast or like
there's a group,
right?
And people are like complaining that it's all TNA, type stuff.
Well, it's because the girls are dressed up. I think it's great. I think it's kind of the classic young girl meets older guy that has some money, and that's just how it is, man.
Well, at the end of the day, sex sells.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It does, definitely, yeah.
I mean, good looking people on a show.
Reason why I told you to get nipple rings, dude. 2026, you should have got some nipple rings.
Why do I continually watch Friends every night before bed?
Are you watching Friends?
I don't know. My wife likes to watch. We go between Friends and Rules of Engagement. Yeah, but Jennifer Aniston is.
Yeah, but she's going gray, dude.
Yeah,
she's literally going gray, and she's keeping it gray.
Well, look at Demi Moore also in Landman.
Yeah.
So she's kind of went.
She looks a little hard.
She's got the Botox in the lips.
Definitely got Botox in the lips. Yeah.
I think she might even had some like cheek implants.
Yeah.
To kind of raise those cheeks.
She looks hard.
She does.
Yeah.
But she's also another.
But she's still hot.
62-ish.
Yeah, but she still looks great for her age. She's
100%.
hot for her age. I mean, she's
100%.
doing great. So
think about the women in like say the 80s, like the 80s-ish, that were in their 60s.
So
okay,
you're talking about you're talking about people 80s in their 60s or they're 60 now?
Sorry. So like actors, TV actors
from the 80s.
In our 80s.
Right.
That were like 60.
Yeah, right.
Or 50 even.
Okay.
Golden Girls. Right? Remember them?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had Betty White.
Betty White, yeah.
Which was, I think Betty White in the 80s was, she just died.
She died at like 98 or something like that.
She would have been in her mid-50s.
Okay.
Right? You got Branch, which was, I don't know what her real name is.
Right.
But she was the redhead.
Uh-huh.
She was 50. She was in her early 50s.
Did you think they were hot?
No.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is I'm saying like the women of the 1980s and even 90s that were in their 50s and 60s.
But they lived a good life, though, dude. When you think about it, when you're
coming
up...
But they looked old.
They looked old, yeah.
They looked old from like 40 on.
Correct, but they weren't taking their vitamins, they didn't have their Botox, they didn't have all the stuff to make them, look, like movie stars look now, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, but I don't even know. Some movie stars now look like crap, dude. Look at George Clooney.
Yeah,
dude, George Clooney looks like the guy at the end of the bar smoking cigarettes, drinking scotch, and just withering away, dude.
He started on that path, years ago.
He's dyeing his hair jet black. I mean, he looks like just dog crap right now. I just saw him on a thing last night. I was like, God, he looks horrible, man. Horrible.
Yeah.
He's off too. He's leaving. That's what I saw him on. He's leaving to Italy.
Dude, they all are. Whoopi Goldberg.
Or no, he's going to Paris. I'm sorry, he's going to Paris.
They're all leaving. The Meet the Fockers guy.
Yeah.
He's moving again.
They're a good riddance. You know what I mean?
No. Here's the deal. Nobody leaves.
Nobody leaves.
And I don't even know if it's 100%.
No. Rosie O'Donnell left. And Rosie O'Donnell left because of Donald Trump. And guess what she talks about every single day of her life?
Donald Trump.
On a freaking podcast or on she's constantly. She's got issues, dude. And she's putting it on her autistic child, which is making it even worse. I do. It's crazy. The world is nuts. People just need to like mellow out.
Hey, so we had Kelly Twisselman on the Backstage Pass last night with the Rebel Bear. What'd you think of that?
I thought it was excellent.
I thought it was really cool. Kelly Twisselman, local country, up and coming country star.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. She's played the Grand Ole Opry. I mean, you got the news article about it. You want to read that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, so Twisselman's been in our area, obviously, 7 generations. You know, cattle ranch. I mean, it's a huge family. It's basically like, you know, popping a water balloon of the Twisselmans, and then it goes all over the place.
Yeah.
So there's Twisselmans everywhere and anywhere. But let me get to that here. So Callie Twisselman, she marks a major milestone in her career, making her Grand Ole Opry debut the end of December. Twisselman performed 2 songs from her new EP, Growing in Grace, released December 5th. In her first ever appearance on the iconic stage, family members were in attendance, including her grandmother, which flew in. Hadn't been on a plane in 40 years. So Twisselman plans to work on new music in 2026 and is set to open for Dolly Parton in Vegas at the end of the year in September. So I think we got a little something from last night, right?
Yeah, I got a little video of her and
Cool.
playing. I got a song for her. So.
Yeah, let's play it.
All right.
Of my current EP, Growing in Grace, and it's just a song about, you know, an on and off again relationship, kind of today's dating culture, which there isn't a whole lot of ups in it, but I chose to write a fun, lighthearted song, so this is called King and Queen of Recklessness. Six months can roll by and you never cross my mind. Truth is, I don't think much about you. Maybe that's half true. Mama says it's time that I find somebody new who treats me right and holds a candle to you. But just when we're off, we're on again. You call me up and I pretend this ain't a game that I know I won't win. 'Cause right now I wanna feel something. Maybe it's the long, lonely nights. Maybe I'm just tired of the fight. Back and forth like we're just playing chess. King and queen of recklessness. It's like you got me under some sick little spell. I can't decide if I despise you or I wish you well. I can't control the way I feel. It's like you know I'll come undone. Why do you do it? Do you do it just for fun? Just when we're off, we're on again. You call me up and I pretend this ain't a game that I know I won't win. 'Cause right now I wanna feel something. Maybe it's the long, lonely nights. Maybe I'm just tired of the fight. Back and forth like we're just playing chess. King and queen of recklessness. Just when we're off, we're on again. You call me up and I pretend this ain't a game that I know I won't win. 'Cause right now I wanna feel something. Maybe it's the long, lonely nights. Maybe I'm just tired of the fight. Back and forth like we're just playing chess. King and queen of recklessness. King and queen of recklessness. King and queen of recklessness.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun to have, a country music star that just played the Grand Ole Opry, which, everybody in the country industry is striving to get on that stage.
That's the church. Right? That's the church you want to go to.
So she's open for Jelly Roll, as
John Party, Jelly Roll. Who else? There's a bunch of other country stars too. Dolly Parton.
Right.
I mean, a lot of people.
Gonna play in Vegas with Dolly Parton because Dolly Parton has a residency at.
I have it here. Let me look it up real quick. I have
which
it
one
right
does
here.
is she at? Probably the Tropicana.
Let's see here. Sorry.
Or no, probably MGM.
Let's see here. It's right here. Here's her. The Coliseum, Caesar's Palace.
Okay.
So she'll be playing with Dolly Parton. Let's see, December 4th. So there you go. If you want to go to Vegas and check her out, go out there.
I would.
I would.
So
Is this our road trip?
yeah. Okay. So so we were talking about this on the break.
Yeah.
How cool would Wunk on the road be to where we take the trailer, we take a month, and we just go travel the Western United States?
And just go to all the
just go hit
bars and not the bars, but like the honky tonks and all the fun stuff.
Just go hit places like that. Like, see if we can get our foot in the door.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Show up at the state capitol. See if we can't, interview some...
Change some voices.
Some politicians walking in. People on the steps. Head down to, down to San Diego and go to the border.
Yeah.
Post up on the outside. How fun would that be?
I don't know.
Just look at those guys, Walk in America or whatever those guys were.
Yeah.
They've got a huge following, and they are hitting, they're walking. We're definitely not going to do that.
I ain't walking nowhere.
But it would be cool to just, go to some of these places and go, hit them up and see what we can drum up.
I'd go hang out with Dolly for the night.
In California. Dude, we could head over to the Buck Owens Palace. They sold that.
Did they really?
They closed it down.
I didn't know that.
The family closed it down last year.
Oh, man.
I'm thinking.
The museum is over there, right?
Yeah.
The Bakersfield, right?
Yeah.
Is that Buck Owens
That's
Museum?
the Buck Owens, yeah.
So that's still there.
Yep. So the Buck Owens Palace, have you ever been there?
I've driven by it probably a handful of times. I never went in.
So the Buck Owens Palace, it's actually in the outskirts of Bakersfield. Homeless like crazy up the gazoo.
Right.
But there's this palace there, and when you walk into it, it's got all the Buck Owens memorabilia. Of course, it's got the restaurant. But it's got the whole stage area. And it literally like. You walk into it, it looks like, I don't know what the Grand Ole Opry looks like, but I can vision that it looks something like this.
So it has, because I know the Grand Ole Opry, that's one place that I want to go. That's like on my bucket list. I'd like to go out there. But I know the Grand Ole Opry is kind of like set up, it's like a church scene. Like the glass is all stained, what do you call it? Not stained glass. Is it stained glass? Stained glass, whatever it is. And I've just seen pictures
around the balcony.
Around the outside of it, I think, was what it is. But think about all she stepped foot on a stage that all the greats have sang on.
Right.
That's crazy. I think even like from
Johnny Senior,
Hank, Johnny, Elvis maybe.
Elvis.
I think Elvis did. That would give me chills, man. That'd drive me nuts.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
All right, man. It's 8:38. It's time for a break, and we will be right back to the Morning Brew. When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction, even duct replacements and attic ventilation, they got you covered. Call your neighbors at 805-434-3741. Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning. Local, trusted, dependable.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Please share this with all your friends and family. We have been on a growing roller coaster, so we appreciate you guys following us and supporting us. and being a part. And we actually have some big news which we can't disclose yet. But in the North County, we've been recognized, so we're super stoked on this. But more news to follow on that.
Awesome.
So we were talking about the Grand Ole Opry, right?
Yes.
So the Grand Ole Opry has been in existence since 1925. So last year was their 100-year anniversary. And so we were talking about like who's actually played, that we've known on the stage.
Right.
Of course, Hank Williams Sr., Johnny Cash, Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn, George Jones, Merle Haggard, Tammy Wynette, and some of these are the Hall of Famers at the Grand Ole Opry. Can you name one?
Can I name one?
Yeah.
Hall of Famer. Go for it.
You were just talking about her.
I know, but I was looking at something else.
Dolly Parton.
Oh, Dolly Parton. Yeah.
So
of
these
course.
are Hall of Famers at the Grand Ole Opry.
Okay.
Willie Nelson.
Oh,
Garth
Willie, yeah.
Brooks, Alan Jackson, Reba McEntire, Travis Tritt, and of course, the grandfather George Strait.
Hell yeah.
And so some of these are the newer stars that have played on the Grand Ole Opry stage. Carrie Underwood, Luke Combs, Chris Stapleton, Blake Shelton, Brad Paisley, Keith Urban, Miranda Lambert, and of course the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley, yeah.
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles, that's right.
But it's really interesting to see like the people that's played on the Grand Ole Opry stage, and you think about Callie Twisselman. Is she a big name? Not really.
Well, I mean, she's recognized though.
She's upcoming.
Well, put it this way: when you start going to play with like Dolly Parton, you start going with the people that are recognized. You're gonna get recognized. You know what I mean? However she got involved with Dolly was a great opportunity for her. You know what I mean?
Well, it's going to be like, so we just had her in our studios, 2026, the beginning of 2026. I would be willing to bet by 2027, she is a big name.
Oh, for sure.
She's going to be
For
like
sure.
a Miranda Lambert.
Yeah,
She's going to
for
be
sure.
like a, Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
And
Well, you got to start small because, who's the girl? Oh, God, I can't remember. Riley. She sings with Riley Green. She sings the song, Excuse Me, whatever the song is. She just won a bunch of awards, and now she's coming up. So that's how you kind of do it. You got to kind of play the small stage at the CMT Awards, and then the next year you play the big stage, and after that you just keep going on from there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, nowadays all the artists are their own managers.
For the most part.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so like
expensive.
Kelly Twisselman, she does all of her socials. She does all of her, she doesn't do her own booking per se.
Yeah.
She has a management team, but I believe they still work for her.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't have a label, and I think most of your artists now that are coming up have already abandoned the whole trying to get
Ella Langley.
Ella Langley. She mentioned that last night that she would like to play with her.
Yeah, she's a great example because she's just kind of like how she is. Ella Langley was just starting out, and now she's just starting out. So that's how the roller coaster ride starts. You got to start at the bottom to get up to the top, and have the fun ride back down. You know what I mean?
Well, she's got a very soft voice, but yet, it's.
I saw her live, dude. John Party. She corrected me last night. I thought she played with Jelly Roll, but I saw her at John Party. Me, Wyatt, and Michelle were all sitting there watching her. I'm going, wow, she's fantastic on stage. High energy. Her voice is low in here, but her voice is strong on the stage. So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, not to be sexist, but we were talking about looks. You know what I'm saying? She's a beautiful girl.
Yeah, good-looking girl. Good voice.
When was the last time you saw a super ugly artist, singer, trying to come up? Sad to say, but it doesn't happen.
I could name a couple, but I'm not going to do it.
That are super ugly?
I wouldn't, yeah.
Well, maybe you're ugly. Maybe somebody else.
That's true. Yeah, everybody's got their own opinion.
not just the women, the men too. The only one that I can say that has popped off is Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll is a promoter, dude.
Well, he's a felon. So she was talking about how when she went to Canada, right?
He couldn't go.
He couldn't go because he can't fly. It's a felony.
He talks about that. He goes, I can't fly to other countries. I can't own a gun.
Right.
He's got all this property, so he's getting into bow and arrows. So he's getting into to compound bows because he could hunt with a compound bow. He can't own a gun. So.
Yeah, but the Texas governor, I believe, just pardoned him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So, I mean, obviously he's on the path. I mean, he's lost like 200 pounds. You know, he's a very, you know, he realizes his mistakes.
Dude, his interview on Joe Rogan,
Oh, yeah.
I had to watch the whole thing.
Right?
It
3
was-
hours long.
It was 3 hours.
3.5 hours long.
It took me a couple segments, but I watched the whole thing. His story, how he's getting down this whole weight loss. I mean, it inspired me. And
Right.
a lot of people don't inspire me, but that kind of inspired me. And I don't like saying that because I don't like going off celebrity, and saying I'm inspired by a celebrity. But it really was true to heart. I was like, wow, this is incredible what this guy's going through.
Well, and then they also, at the end, they inducted him into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
To the Grand Ole Opry, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. What else we got in the news?
Let's see. What else we got? We got federal appeals court that rules that California's ban on open carry is heavily populated counties is unconstitutional. See that?
I did see this.
The decision issued by 2 judges on a three-judge panel of the 9th U.S. District Court found that limiting open carry to counties with fewer than 200,000 residents violates the Second Amendment. The judge noted that the restriction effectively bans open carry in areas where most Californians live. The ruling stems from a lawsuit filed in Siskiyou County resident and is part of an ongoing legal battle over gun laws in the state of California. Governor Gavin Newsom defended the law, saying it was designed to comply with the Constitution.
It's interesting because I just watched the interview with the Fresno sheriff and the district attorney it was, and they were talking about this and what the laws are and everything like that. It's very interesting. I don't know if it's so. Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen?
Right.
You know what I mean? I think they got like 7 to 10 days or something like that to argue it, and then if it sticks, I mean, if people could open carry, then they're going to open carry.
Well, it should be. I mean, you got the right to bear arms, but yet you can't.
You can't,
right?
Because it freaks people out.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal. You walk up and somebody has a gun in their holster.
Yeah.
And, you go to Texas, you go to Idaho, you go to any of these places that have open carry. It's not that you feel it. I mean, I'm like, okay, I feel safe, right? Regardless of what would happen, right? But
you know that person has a weapon instead of not knowing that person has a weapon.
Well, but you also know, as does criminals.
Well, criminals don't just open carry. Criminals put their gun in their belt,
No, I
or whatever,
understand that,
hide
but
it.
it's less likely for them to have a confrontation or
Well, it's like trying to rob a bank with 4 cops in the front of it. You're going to try to go through the cops, rob the bank, and come back out.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's not going to happen. So, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's a great opportunity. California did have an open carry law. God, I want to say like 25 years ago. It was actually you could carry a gun anywhere in California. So what I wish is the open carry would just follow throughout the whole United States, because you got to get gun permits. So say if you want to own a gun in like Arizona, you got to get a permit in Arizona, but that doesn't go for Oklahoma. You know what I mean? And other states.
It
So.
should be federally across the United States.
Yeah.
And that's what Trump's trying to do.
Yeah.
So
It'd be very interesting if that happens, because people will be. I think it'll be a safer country if we did that.
Right.
I think we could be.
It's the biggest militia in the world.
Well, we are the only country that owns as many guns as we do. We own the most amount. The civilians own the most amount of guns, I think, in the whole entire world.
Yeah, that's why we have the biggest militia in the world.
Right to bear arms.
Right.
Yes.
So when I was a kid, I used to carry a shotgun in my gun rack in the back of my truck to school.
Yeah, to school.
To school even.
Yeah.
It's funny because we were watching Landman the other day, and the kid, I forget his name, the son.
Yeah, the son.
In the back of the truck has the gun racks. And Jennifer's mentioned something about that. I'm like, that's where my gun used to be.
Yeah.
And like I said, even going to school. I mean, nowadays you pull up to a school with a gun in the back of your
freak out,
you're gonna have the DEA, you're gonna have you're gonna have everybody.
Not only will you have the blue-haired people there, you will have the pink-haired people there, and that's dangerous. That's a dangerous.
All right, hey, California's slow down, move over law has expanded. So I didn't know actually about this. The drivers are urged to pay attention. The law now applies only to emergency vehicles, but also Now, Caltrans crews and vehicles equipped on the highway shoulder with flashing lights or hazard signals. Starting this year, motorists must change lanes away from the stopped vehicle when safe or slow down if a lane change isn't possible. Officials say the update is to aim at improving safety for roadside workers and drivers as traffic incidents remain the leading cause of death for highway maintenance crews. Drivers will get a $50 fine, could face a $50 fine if they don't.
So I saw this last night or yesterday when I was driving down south. Big rig. There's another big rig on the side of the road. Big rig's in the slow lane. I'm in the fast lane. There's like 3 cars ahead of me, right? So the car ahead of me, 3 cars ahead of me, is right next to this big rig that's driving down, the lane. Sees the big rig, sees the other truck, and moves over, and that little car was getting pushed to the other side of the the shoulder. So what happens then? Is there a law that says, are the cops gonna have to be like, okay, so this guy doesn't get a ticket because there's a car next to him? You know what I mean? How are you gonna move over if there's a car next to you?
Well, they say, I mean, obviously slow down.
Well, slow down, yeah.
So when we blew a tire coming back over the hill from Bakersfield, we were parked up on the top and right on the side of the shoulder at 46, and once the tow truck driver got there, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, I mean, cars are just whipping by us, right? And I'm thinking, going, crap. And, of course, the tire blowout is on the side of the road.
Right, correct.
And so evidently there's a thing where cars or trucks will start honking. We'll just lay on the horn. Mm-hmm. It'll just be like almost like we see you, we recognize you.
Right.
But the first time because I was down there helping the guy.
The horn, Jesus!
Yeah, dude, I was. Because I was like, I was kind of trying to help, looking at the same time here, and I'm just like going, dude, this is where people die.
Saw your life flash before your eyes.
Dude. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking down, and all of a sudden you hear this, and I just come flying. I'm thinking that there's a truck, a semi coming, on the back of the trailer there.
Become a hood ornament.
And evidently that was, and so during this process, there was several of the trucks, and these guys might have been, there was a few dualies, so obviously they, pull trailers, horse trailers and stuff like that, but they are laying on the horn. So I guess Jennifer was looking it up, and I guess that's a thing.
Oh, okay.
To where it's like an awareness that
they're coming.
They see somebody on the side of the road, tow truck, whatever it may be, but it's not to scare the crap out of you like it did me.
Well, it's probably to say, hey, we're coming. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Don't step out on the road. You're gonna be a hood ornament.
So everything I'm thinking myself, right? In my mind, I'm thinking, and I did this when I had my street bike. Like I would literally ride in the bicycle lane, passing somebody, or if I'm passing a semi, I'm thinking, dude, what happens if I accidentally jerk this and fly underneath the trailer?
Oh yeah.
And I'm thinking this on the side of the highway, going, what happens if I actually trip? What if I fall over?
Dead.
You know what I'm saying?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, dude. It was kind of trippy, man.
Yeah. Stay off the roads.
Yeah, stay off the road, dude.
Stay off the road.
You don't want to break down on the side of the highway, especially 46, dude.
Yeah.
Did you see that semi that was jackknifed at 46, 41?
No.
So there was a video that posted yesterday. It wasn't even from here. I think it's like Truckers of the United States or Highway, whatever it was. But it was at the new construction area that they have now. Instead of going left to 41, you go right. 41 goes left. So you take a right to go off to take, and it loops you around to 41, and then you continue left or right to Bakersfield, right?
Right. Fresno.
Fresno? Well, no. Going right, you're going to Bakersfield. Going left, you're going to Fresno.
Right.
But there's so much like signage down there between the cones, between the.
This is confusing.
It really. So when I first, because my shop's over in Bakersfield, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you go to the right, you keep going. Actually, back then you just stayed on the path and you just kept going to Bakersfield. But now it's not that way. It's like you turn, but then you go that way. So for the first 2 times heading over to Bakersfield, I took the exit going to Fresno.
Ugh.
And so
then you got to turn around. Then you got to go down that, and there's that one dirt area where you can turn around immediately.
You really can't. It's with the amount of cars. But anyways, I took off and went down, and my first thing is like, what the hell? And I'm thinking, there's nowhere to turn out. There's no turnouts.
No.
There's a little pop out, so flipped around, this and that. I bitched and complained about it, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. And so that the very next time I'm thinking, okay, I'm conscious about
Stay left, stay
Not
left, stay
do-
left, stay left.
did the damn thing again.
Did you really?
Did the exact same thing again. Because it's such a
Well, when they get the construction done, the bridge and everything, once that's all done, it'll be a lot better. I know that.
well, it's just like I said. There's just so if you ever remember we had Jeremy Patch in here with the highway patrol,
Right.
So now there's laws that require when you have a semi, like whenever you see a semi truck pulled over to the side of the road,
Yeah.
you have, probably in about a 30-foot range, you have about 70 cones, right? So there's a law that they have to have a cone every X amount of inches. It can't just be like, 5 or 6.
Yeah, but none of them do. They put that little triangle out
it
there.
has to be literally a path of
Right.
cones to highlight in case you didn't see the first 15 cones that there's somebody pulled
If
over.
you hit the first 15, then you don't hit the rest of them. Yeah.
And so it's kind of the same thing. So when you go down 46, 41, you're heading that direction, those linears, those cones, those signs, it is like an abundance of like maybe the people that make the cones, got into and said, hey, we need to make this law so then that way they sell a bunch of cones.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the stop signs. You go to the corner of Lincoln.
$500 a cone.
Yeah, right. Well, you go to the corner of Lincoln and Old County Road, right? You turn right there, like heading up to my house. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 signs in a, I don't know, 10-foot range that says, parking, no parking, no parking.
Yeah.
All within this whole, basically this whole 10-foot range of, but it has 4
It's like,
signs.
who comes up with that?
Exactly. And the no parking spot is in the walk path. It's just like, California gets overkill with, their signage and stuff like that. So,
All right, we got to take a break.
all right, man, 8:57. Thanks for following again. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've walked the fields, we've fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country. Looking for a top quality concrete coating in SLO County? Hi, I'm Matt Gifford with MGP Coatings, your trusted local expert in durable, long-lasting concrete coatings backed by Pentec's limited lifetime warranty. Whether it's residential or commercial, we deliver expert craftsmanship, premium products, and unbeatable customer service. When we say we make concrete great again, we mean it. As a locally owned, community-driven company, we take pride in transforming garages, patios, pool decks, wineries, and even interior spaces into stunning, functional areas. Are you ready to upgrade your space? Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or visit mattgiffordpainting.com. Join the MGP Coating family today.
Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome back. Thanks for following. We are Wednesday, December 7th. And once again, like and subscribe. Send your friends or family. whatsupnorthcounty.com. We've got some stuff coming up and some broadcast. And you never know what you're going to find here on What's Up North County, but we appreciate you guys. And some local news. After all the rain that we had a ton of rain. Santa Margarita Lake is overflowing again.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, that's awesome. The reservoir now is at 103% capacity following storms. While rising water is good news for the regional water supplies, it's creating challenges for recreation. San Luis Obispo County Parks is urging boaters to use extreme caution due to debris and mucky water. Boat rentals remain closed. The main launch ramp is shut down, and some RV sites and nearby hiking trails are also closed for safety. Despite the disruptions, officials say the full reservoir is a positive sign for the water security. The Margarita Lake is drinking water supply to San Luis Obispo, providing about 8% of the city's water in the recent years. So that's why you can't swim in that lake, because of the fact that it's drinking water for San Luis Obispo, and I want to say parts of Rio Grande as well, as which is the reason why you can't drink or
can't swim in the water. Basically, they're saying you can't pee in the water.
So you can't swim in the water, but yet what happens when you run the motors of boats in the water?
The gasoline, yeah,
Right?
all that stuff, yeah.
So which one is better or worse?
Well, urine will, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get down that path.
Urine. I mean, dude, let's be honest. You're gonna still take a leak. I mean,
Look at Nacimiento. Think about how much pee goes into Nacimiento.
Oh, dude, there's still bodies at the bottom. Of Nacimiento. Oh yeah. That lake has, dude, if that lake ever dried up, you know how much stuff you would find?
Oh man.
So
have you ever seen those guys that get giant magnets and put them on ropes and then they drag behind their boats? I want to do that.
I do too.
I want to do that so bad because they find some cool stuff.
I do too. That you would find an amazing amount of sunglasses,
handguns,
I don't
cell
know if you'd find a
phones.
lot of. Well, the magnet's not going to pick up a cell phone.
Yeah, it could.
I don't think so.
No.
Not. I mean, unless you're going just a straight drop, but kind of dredging the.
You would probably find a bunch of stuff though.
You'd find sunglasses would be. I mean, you'd be like you could open up a new Ray-Ban
Oakley store.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, money clips.
Yep.
You know, pulling up some money.
Keys.
Yeah. Oh, dude, tons of keys. And you know, chains. I don't know. I think gold is magnetic. No, gold isn't magnetic, is it?
Nope. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know that much gold.
If they have some charms on them.
Yeah.
But that would be fun.
That would be fun. We should just do that one time. Just
there's
go
a
buy
company
a giant
that sells that.
Giant magnet?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Specifically for that.
Okay.
So
that'd be fun. Take a little boat out and drag it behind and see what we could collect.
You could go anywhere and do that and kind of find some cool stuff.
Yeah. All right, what else we got in the news?
You know what? Let's see. What else do we got? We've got the new phone free law takes effect in the schools. Schools across the Central Coast are limiting or banning students from using their cell phones under California's new law, Phone Free Schools Act, which took effect the beginning of the year. The law follows research linking restricted phone use to lower academic performances, cyberbullying, and increased anxiety. All public schools must have phone restriction policies in place by July.
So does this mean they can't bring their phone, or they just can't use their phone?
They can't. Well, I don't know.
I want my son to have his cell phone at the
You can still bring your
school.
phone. I believe the law is going to be more for like in class.
In class, yeah. Or at the school in general, you can't open it up unless the school's not in session.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, lunchtime breaks, whatever between classes. There's not going to be anything, but it's going to be in class, which is rightfully so. It should.
I think that's okay.
You know.
Yeah.
It should be something to where you're keeping the kids. I mean, let's be honest. The kids are on their phones all the time. Mm-hmm. You know, and so when you're sitting there in class, I mean, how much time and how much things are kids actually learning in class when they're sitting on their phones?
Nothing.
Texting back and forth.
Nothing.
You know, doing Snapchat or. You know, I don't even know if Snapchat's still a thing, but TikTok and
this is a good law. I agree with this one. What I don't agree with is that stupid car seat law until you're 16. That
dude,
when you were talking to me about that like 2 weeks ago or whatever it was.
So that was like a month and a half ago.
I thought that was a spoof.
So to be 100% honest with you, I thought it was too.
Yeah, when you said it, I was like, this is ridiculous. They're literally wanting kids or teenagers to sit in the car seat until they're 16.
I thought that was a joke. I thought that was just like one of those, you know, funny things. I was putting it out there, but it's reality.
It's real. Dude, is it that they want our kids to be babies?
So you put Wyatt in a car seat?
Hell no. Hell no, bro. I mean, give me my $50 ticket. I'll fight it. I mean,
dude.
What in the hell are we so we're basically telling our kids you're babies. You know what I mean? They're making them dependent on a car seat until they're 16. What do you do when you start driving? I guess 16 you have to start driving. I don't get it, dude. We are the looniest of people.
California has some.
This is why
bizarre
aliens won't
laws.
come down and visit us, dude.
No, dude.
Aliens will not come down and visit us because we are idiots.
Dude, aliens go. That's California. Keep going.
Stay away from that.
Keep going, Bob. Let's go.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, don't stop here. We don't want to stop in California.
We
'cause
are the
they're nutty.
monkey in the zoo throwing crap at the people that are at the zoo. You know what I mean? They don't want to come down here.
Okay, so that's another law. So let's look at this law. So the statewide plastic ban now is in effect.
Yeah,
Okay.
we already got that.
California law banning plastic bags at checkout is now in effect statewide. Shoppers must use paper or reusable bags. Though the ban does not apply to produce bags or plastic used to prevent contamination, state leaders say the move is aimed at reducing plastic waste and population and pollution. Okay, so years ago, when plastic was like the big push, right? So the paper. So does that mean now trees are cool? We're good on trees.
Here's what I don't understand. You want to get my thought on this?
Yeah, absolutely.
You go in, you buy a bell pepper. What do you put that bell pepper in?
Well, so those aren't banned.
I understand,
So those are the
but
produce bags.
that's still a plastic bag.
Right.
And those bags are still almost the size of a regular bag, right? We're getting more plastic bags for our produce and other items at the grocery store than we are grocery bags that we're taking and holding and carrying to our cars. Does that make sense?
Right.
So if you have 5 things of produce that you're buying, carrots, tomatoes, whatever it is, you're bagging all that crap up, putting it into one giant bag, and then you're taking that. So that's more bags there. So they're just trying to make, it's just like the straws, trying to make our lives harder. It's just,
Well, you got Ziploc baggies.
you got Ziploc
You know,
bags.
you got big and small sandwich bags.
Don't get me wrong. I feel bad about it. I mean, yeah, we probably should come up with a different way to do this stuff. You know what I mean?
What about a biodegradable bag that decomposes after a short amount of time in moisture or environmental whatever it may be,
Again, this is why the aliens don't want to come down and visit us.
right?
We're idiots.
So now now use all the papers so that way we start, and then in 5 years they're going to go back to plastic, or I bet hemp will be the next thing.
Well, hemp bags did come around, I believe. I mean, that's, you got your regular bags, you got your cloth bags, you know what I mean? Like, but again, when you go to the grocery store, how many times do you have to buy bags? How many times do you have to always buy a 10-cent bag or whatever it is? You know what I mean? You go to the grocery store, you forget your bags, you got a ton of stuff, you're going, I'm not going to put this in my cart and then put it in my car loose.
Right.
Always end up having to buy bags. So, I don't know.
Yeah, well, Grocery Outlet in Atascadero started doing it on December 31st.
Yeah.
So I was there, I'm like, hey, can I get a bag? She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, and she grabbed me like a says Grocery Outlet on the outside of it. It was not a plastic, it wasn't paper, it was whatever those normal ones that people could buy or whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, do you have like other bags? She's like, we don't have any in the ban, and California law bans plastic bags. And I go, well, that's tomorrow, not today. She's like, well, we're starting it now. And so I had to buy that bag, which was 90 cents.
Yeah.
Which
and
was
some stores
fine.
are $5. Some stores are like $5 for those bags. I'm going, okay, so last week we're real lazy, called Instacart, wanted to get some dinner stuff, right? Called Instacart up. She comes down and drops her groceries off, right? We had to grab our own bags to go to the Instacart to get our own groceries because she said they didn't give her any bags. She got like one paper bag, or that was it. So we ended up having to go up to the car, fill our groceries up out of her car, and come back down.
So I'm curious, on those people, do you tip them?
Yes.
What do you tip them? What is it? Do you have a percentage?
I tip them very well. I'm going to say that on air. I tip them awesome.
Like
they get a percentage. So like
30, 40, 50%?
Probably like, no, I mean, because like, dude, if you get like $50 worth of groceries, you're going to tip them another, 50. I mean, I kind of base it off of probably 20%, maybe 15, 20%. But they have a thing in the app that says, this is how much groceries you have. It's like going and paying your bar tab, right?
Right.
So it gives you the gratuity and all that stuff. But usually 15%, 20%.
So how do you think they make their money? Do they get paid?
Oh, you pay extra. You pay extra for your groceries.
Okay, so there is a delivery charge.
You pay a little extra for the groceries. You pay a service charge, of course, and then you pay the gratuity to the person delivering it.
But the gratuity isn't like it's not a definite on every delivery. I mean, there's people that don't tip at all.
It's not, but I mean, it's a service. It's more of a service than going to McDonald's and getting your Big Mac.
Right.
You know, they're driving across town. They got to pay for the gas. I mean, they still get paid for it, but you know, they pay for the gas. They pay for the time that they're there at the store. Of course, they're probably shopping for like 5 or 10 other people. You know what I mean? At the same time, but I think that's more of a service. It's like a pizza guy. Would you ever not tip your pizza delivery guy?
No.
I mean, I would always tip the pizza.
Right.
Bring me pizza. You know, I'm usually drunk and hungry.
Right.
But yeah, so I mean, you wouldn't not tip that person. So I think that's more of a service than anything. A delivery service to me is a big deal.
What do you think if like Primal House and those kind of guys had their own delivery service like pizza does? You know, pizza delivery, food delivery.
A ribeye?
Yeah, pizza delivery has been, I mean, for 30, 40 years, right?
I if they had a ribeye delivery service where I could get a ribeye in 40 minutes on my doorstep, I'd do it.
Right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I mean, specifically like Domino's, they had the whole light on the top of the car.
Well, let me put it this way. Actually, probably Primal House is not a good idea because they have a good establishment where I'd like to sit down, have a beer, and relax and hang out. Where Domino's, I don't want to go to Domino's and just sit there and eat while people are getting their pizza. You know what I mean? So.
Okay, so maybe this is a new business venture, to where you're just doing kick-ass, hamburgers and French fries and maybe salads or something like that.
So hamburgers and French fries, I could see. That's a fast food-ish type of thing. Not a steak. A steak takes a while to cook, but like a hamburger and French fries, I could see that being delivered to your door. I mean, it can be. You could get McDonald's, you could get Sylvester's, you could get all these places in our county.
But you think about something like Sylvester's or, Parkfield Cafe that they just have...
A Parkfield Cafe delivered, I'd do that.
No. It's basically they take their menu, they take their chef, whoever's making that burger is like said is an amazing.
Are you talking about one establishment?
One establishment.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Right? And they're set up just like a Domino's.
Okay.
To where they don't have indoor dining. It's only takeout and or delivery.
Centrally located somewhere, and then there's just boom, boom, boom. Hamburgers, pizzas, steaks, just going out all day long.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I like that.
All right. Wonk wieners.
We still have a chance the aliens will come down and visit us because of Randy.
100%, man.
I think that's a good idea, dude.
I would be all on that.
Like a commissary, like a giant commissary where all the chefs come and cook their food, and then you just boom, boom, boom. That's a great idea.
So kind of the same concept of the taco trucks.
Taco truck, yeah.
So taco truck, they already have their commissary. So they can roll up anywhere they want.
Right.
But they hire a delivery. Cecil. Let's give Cecil an example.
Okay.
El Red Rooster.
Right.
Right. He's set up downtown. Right. You have to go get it, but instead he's employing a delivery person. So he's set up there 3-4 days a week, and people are just calling in, putting their order. Hey, I want 6 tacos, 6,
But would this get rid of a restaurant, though? You know what I mean? If you're making...
You're already getting rid of the restaurants.
Yeah, but people want to go to that... Like, I want to go to Primal House because I like 100%. The setting. You know what I mean? I like going to Park... I don't like driving to Parkfield, but I like going to Parkfield to have a burger out there and a beer.
Yep. Nope, 100%. I'm not saying taking away that because...
But if Parkfield started having an establishment here centrally located, people wouldn't drive to Parkfield anymore. They would just have it delivered to them. So they would have to get rid of Parkfield Cafe.
I'm just saying, like the taco truck guys, I've never seen a hamburger truck guy. I think that would be amazing.
Right.
But hamburger truck guy, corn dog guy, whatever it may be, that they have a delivery service also.
Right.
That it's El Red Rooster taking your tacos to your house. Same concept of the pizza. So.
I can just see Cecil driving up to the house and just be like, "What do you want today?"
Right?
You know what I mean? Just making food, and here you go.
Hey, Cecil, if you're watching, think about it, man. This is a 2026 brainchild of an idea.
I got to say, because the way our society's going, what you just said is not unlikely.
You watch. Hey, you watch. Mark this episode down. At the end of the year, somebody's going to be doing it.
It's not unlikely because we are going to that easy. We want the easy street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that would be the easiest way to do it. Giant warehouse,
right?
Massive kitchens in there, centrally located, just delivering food all day long.
Right.
And it's all robotically operated.
So whenever we're sitting at the house and we're like, I don't want to go there. I don't want to. Pizza. We have to order pizza because why?
But you want a pizza, but your boy wants a ribeye.
I don't want pizza.
No, you want a ribeye. Your boy wants a pizza. So you guys can just boom, here it is. Everything you want.
Yeah, but we can't. We don't know how to use Uber or not Uber. What's that thing called? Deliver Eats or
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the same as Instacart.
Yeah, well, we don't know how to do that, so we're a little old school, I guess. Although my wife does Instacart, so she could.
Instacart has food and groceries, and you could get anything. You could go to a liquor store. Like my mom and dad got really sick one year, and they were both down for the count. And I don't live anywhere near them, so I ended up calling Instacart. They went to a 7-Eleven, and I got my mom like Crown Royale and like a bunch of stuff. I don't know why I got her alcohol, but I bought her a bunch of.
Dude, wait, whoa. Just back. What did you call it?
Crown Royale. Crown Royal.
Crown Royal.
Crown Royale. That's a fancy way of saying it.
Who calls it Crown Royale?
The French. That's a fancy way of saying it.
Crown, like my daughter says, the Walmart.
The Walmart?
The Walmart.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not the Walmart. It's just Walmart. Walmart. And she always puts the, and every time she says it,
Crown Royale. Anyways, but you could get 7-Eleven. You could get, I'd probably get a diamond ring now. I don't even know. So
all through Instacart?
Yeah, I mean, if you go to Instacart, they have groceries. So they have Costco, they got Food for Less, they got Smart and Final, Albertsons, all these, grocery stores. And then they have also, you could get, I think there's a C's Candy delivery. I think there's all kinds of stuff on there, dude.
Huh.
So it's very interesting.
All right, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah.
Dude, it's 9:15. We got to take a break.
All right,
we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
My name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borhone family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We are all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County. Hey, Jerry. Hey, thanks for following us, buddy. We appreciate you, and we appreciate all you guys. Guys, make sure you guys like and share. Hit subscribe. Send over to whatsupnorthcounty.com. You can check out all of our bios and our calendars and our swag, and more importantly, all of our sponsors that sponsor our show here of What's Up North County. And we give super respect to these guys. These guys are the local businesses that you see on the back of your kids' soccer and baseball and all the sponsorships and the support that they have here for the North County. But guys, we can't do this without you and those guys. We'd like to thank Escalar Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, MGP Coating, Premier Ag, Trailer Barn, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow Filter Services, and Templeton Heating and Air. And if you want to be a sponsor, make sure you hit us up. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time. When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction, even duct replacements and attic ventilation, they got you covered. Call your neighbors at 805-434-3741. Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning. Local, trusted, dependable.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've walked the fields, we've fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Looking for a top quality concrete coating in SLO County? Hi, I'm Matt Gifford with MGP Coatings, your trusted local expert in durable, long-lasting concrete coatings backed by Pentec's limited lifetime warranty. Whether it's residential or commercial, we deliver expert craftsmanship, premium products, and unbeatable customer service. When we say we make concrete great again, we mean it. As a locally owned, community-driven company, we take pride in transforming garages, patios, pool decks, wineries, and even interior spaces into stunning, functional areas. Are you ready to upgrade your space? Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or visit mattgiffordpainting.com. Join the MGP Coating family today.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.